I am giving myself 1 year to reach 2000 elo on chess.com, and to up the stakes, I'm going to grow my beard and I'm not going to shave it until I reach that goal. And not only that, but I challenge you, my viewers, to join me in this endeavor to set yourself a rating goal. And if you want to do it like me and grow a beard until you reach that goal, very good. If you don't want to do that and you want to do something else, that's fine. But please leave your comments below, share your progress and your journey with me, and together let's learn, let's motivate each other to reach our goals and to get better at chess. Okay, now that I have shaved my face and I look like Ren from Ren and Stimpy, the date today is November 7th, 2023. That means November 7th, 2024 is my deadline for reaching 2000 elo. Right. Welcome guys to day 4 of my chess journey to 2000 elo while not shaving my beard until I reach that rating. A little caveat there. Today I'm going to start with studying some of my mistakes the last 2 games that I played. I did some puzzles this morning on my own time. I might do a couple more, and then just going to jump into a couple rapid games. So I almost prefer that increment. All right, 1706, Blarster, US. Okay, London. Versus the Dutch. I'm going to have to remember this. It's been a while since I've gone over my Dutch lines. I learned this one good opening from, what's his name, GM Jesse something, but like when you watch the video it's like, wow, yeah, that looks pretty good. He totally crushed that other GM. But okay, so here I think we're just gonna take double up the pawns, but h4 is also a move, isn't it? Eventually the setup is this, I think, here, and then sit. We'll just have to be on. This doubles the pawns, right? I give up my bishop, but it doubles those pawns. I think I want to go h4 though, and just see if he goes. h6 will take. And the line that I learned, like the queen ended up coming over here, and h4. I'm gonna try to be a little bit better about my time here. And then after this, I'm gonna review my lines against the Dutch, because it can be pretty annoying actually. I'm not sure what my like win-loss ratio is, but I've seen that, and I think I remember that actually I had a pretty bad track record against the Dutch, so just shows me that I need to study up on that. Maybe this was not the right idea, because now, yeah, maybe I should have grabbed that knight, and maybe I should have calculated that. Now he can go h6 and like. So obviously one big thing with the Dutch is that it weakens the king side. He has to be careful because the dark squares are weak. It weakens the king side. I can go here, but no, and then I can still go h6. I don't know, should I? I know we can go h6, but then crabs. I think I would prefer playing e4 rather than e3. I think it's too passive, but it is trading that c pawn for a d pawn. Sorry, for a trading an f pawn for an e pawn. And yeah, I'm already out of my theory here. What I was supposed to grab. let's start with knight. I'm gonna... let's see, actually. How annoyed am I by that? I don't know, let's find out. You know what I'm gonna do, honestly, is that if I am having trouble with my making plans and stuff, I had a chess coach. Pretty cool. He's a really good coach. And his lessons were basically, let's see, it was like 3 principles to follow, which are not, it was not necessarily just the open, like the beginner principles that everyone needs to know. It was a little bit different. Okay, so hold on a sec. Now, this is, I think this is okay. If I can trade off those dark square bishops, he's gonna have some weaknesses. If he goes here, we grab. One of the things that he taught was maximum activity. You want your pieces to have maximum activity. So your bishops, you know, you can literally count the number of squares that your bishop is controlling. You can count the number of squares that your knight is controlling. So if you don't know what to do, just improve your pieces. Obviously check for blunders, check for captures, threats, checks, captures, and attacks, all that stuff. But it was like, improve your pieces so you have maximum activity with them. That means knights before bishops, almost always. Unless sometimes it's like, this bishop right now is kind of useless, but all I have to do is move this pawn, and then it is now already a very active piece, even all the way back here, because it's covering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. And honestly, a lot of my lessons with him ended up being like, you know, I'd play some games, I'd show him some of my games, and it's just it would be him being like, yeah, you didn't do like what you didn't follow the principles. So often we think that, I think the mistakes that we're making or whatever are like confusing, or you're just like, what am I doing wrong? Well, you're probably just not following the principles that you already know about, which is why it's like telling, I think, a 1000 rated player or 1100, 1200, whatever. For me, up until like 1500, the biggest tip I have is like, just don't blunder. Just double check that every single move, that you're not just straight up giving away a piece or a pawn, because I feel like not blundering is already going to get you to 15, 1600, I think. But it's like, everyone knows, theoretically, don't blunder, you know. Okay, so he does go g4. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Already different from most Duchess that I play. I don't really want to go back, right? Oh, the hell is in my... got hair in my mouth. Go here, that just gives away a pawn. But we might have to. We go here. It gets pretty dicey there. Ah. Maybe we do. We have that with check. We can always play knight h2 afterwards. Here, if h6, bishop f4. If it continues going, that doesn't do anything good for him, I think. So here. This wouldn't work, right? No, this doesn't work because it's defended enough. So I think we're gonna... I was originally looking at e4. Also, I can castle long, so we're probably going to be castling long here. But I was looking at e4, but I actually don't like that idea as much now that the rook is on that file. So I'm gonna go e3. Make sure that I'm not making any huge mistakes here. This is developing, you know, I'm making a developing move. I'm opening up my bishops. This can come with check, so now bishop c4 is a threat. I am definitely ahead of in development. I have not castled, but I can castle next move. I am a little bit ahead in development. Look at this. So maybe we'll see what comes of that, but I have to I have to exploit that. What's really nice, he probably is going to go h6 because this pawn, this bishop here, is keeping that pawn pinned, keeping in turn his queen like locked inside. So, and honestly, if he's gonna go marching his pawns, he's gotta be careful because I will open that shit up and destroy him down the H file. At least that's the plan. We'll see how it actually works out. I'll probably just lose. One of those days, it's like I had a job interview today. I have some job interviews, and like I was just so fucking tired today. It's Friday. I was just like, man, I just don't want to. I kind of feel that way with my chest right now. Looks like a pretty decent move, actually. So we can still hit him with check. Let's see. We're roughly equal on time. But still I'm going to hit him with check. Because he has nothing that he can block with that like attacks that bishop. He cannot go bishop e6. He can go e6, but if he goes e6, I think that I'm going to, let's see what happens after this. Nothing. What am I talking about? No. You can't do that. Now, I would love to take advantage of these squares. If I can stick a piece on that square, I will be one happy camper. This is a threat, actually. Let's see, knight d5, knight c6. Let me go here. Again, this pawn is pinned. If I go here, we can take. I think we're going to do that. We're going to chip away at those weaknesses. Just see if he goes here, that's not possible. We can take. Yeah, I think we're definitely winning here. But I do have to be. We have to play this right. I just think that this is the best move. It's really, I'm going to chip away at this. I have not castled and I can castle long, and we are like, he is nowhere near launching any kind of attack on my king, whereas I already have 1, 2, you know, I have a few pieces that are already like lined up against that king. This knight would love to jump into the g5 square if ever that bishop moves. I'm not sure where I would put it, but for the moment I'm enjoying this pin. Like I said, this prevents in a way h6 because if he goes there we can take, and this pawn will be pinned. Honestly, I don't really see any great moves for black other than just like developing. This bishop is that doesn't look like the move either though. I want him to take that bishop. Right, so let's just see here. Certainly don't want to take. I want him to take me. Takes. He can't push because we can. Oh, he can. Hold on. No, it has to be takes. I'm not going to take forever to think about this. I'm not going to grab his bishop. In fact, if he grabs, I might think about throwing in. If he takes, sorry, if he takes, I take with check and it's. Well, that's checkmate actually. I didn't realize that it was already to this point. It's gonna. Wow. I think we're just gonna. Rook takes. I have some time, right? So this is clearly now I need to take the time to calculate this. I've got 8 9 minutes pretty much. This is completely winning, but I need to calculate this. So it takes, king over. This pawn is now pinned, but I cannot take it. I take here, it's helping him, so I don't want to. I think takes here and then just castles and double up. It's going to be the play. If he takes, I'm more than happy. I'm happy to... This doesn't do anything good. This doesn't do anything. Taking is a mistake because he... Yeah, because it closes down the h-file. So that's free pawn, first of all. I'm going to start with taking. So I don't think that there's anything better here. There's nothing else that's like winning on the spot. Let's take. And you know what? Maybe even... For this. I think I'm just gonna castle here. Stack everything up on the h-file. This is defended by the queen. If I castle, I lose my bishop, though. What am I talking about? Here. Take back with the knight, I think. Do I care? Maybe I can sack. Castles, takes, here. Then what? Bishop back, right? So maybe castles, here, takes, rook h1. How is he defending that? Giving up his queen? If we take here, he can take with the queen or the rook, but probably the queen, and then he's going to be getting this pawn, which is kind of useful. If we go e4, we're adding another protector to that bishop. Or if it takes, we'll take and activate our knight. And he can fork us, but no, we can't. We'll just snag the bishop first. Check. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I just don't want to give away a piece for free, and I want to keep my initiative. I don't want to take and help him develop. That's exactly what it's doing. If I take his bishop, he wants his queen to come closer to his king and defend. I don't want that. I want all those pieces to stay over there. I want my rooks on this open h-file. And I'm not worried about this knight like one bit. Can't go there. As far as like, you can take that pawn if he wants. I don't really care because I'm just going to checkmate him. I'm more concerned about holding onto this bishop. At this point, I think any move that I make, I just want to make sure that I am not helping him defend his king, and that I am increasing my own activity and bringing all my pieces closer to the king. Get a checkmate here, because this is pretty sketchy. I mean, just imagine. Look at this. That does not look pleasant for black. If there were some pieces developed already here on the queen side, yeah, maybe like a little bit, you know, like, oh, I don't know, but also this adds another defender I didn't even see to that bishop. These are going to be some nasty knights. Tell you what. I wish this bishop wasn't shut down, but it's okay. It's keeping this pawn pinned. It's not useless. Next, just castling. Double up on the h-file. Double up on the h-file. If takes now, do we take with the queen? I think not. I think we take with a knight. Which knight? This knight for sure. I do not want that rook getting any activity. Also, that threatens this. If we take with this knight, it's really, he can, that's not good. So we're going to take with this knight. I don't want to trade queens. King is so weak that I'd rather keep the queens on the board. And this comes with some threats. So this, for example, the threats, I think taking the bishop is better. No, it's not actually. Hold on. It's going to be knight takes because he's getting forked otherwise. And if he takes the bishop, that's mate. No, it's not. If he blocks the rook, check, king over. Just barely not mate. Sitting at 1692. I should probably update the rating. Oh no, it's not on the it's not on my overlay anymore. I can just go back because that's also adding a defender to this very important pawn, and that just weakens. One thing to keep track of is that that weakens the e5 square. Here looks fine though, and then I really need to get castled here, so I might end up just sacking a piece eventually if it means getting my king to safety and getting a frickin' rook on this file. Wait a second. No, that doesn't work, never mind. We are up 2 pawns, so we're also up in material. Like I said, he is probably going to try to gain some initiative here. Maybe he'll try like counterattacking or something. I do not care. I'm just going to castle, get this rook over. I can't be distracted and give in to my opponent's bluff, basically. Like, he is losing for sure. And anything he does at this point, like the best thing to do is probably to bluff and be like, oh, what if I just, I don't know, like go here and then, you know, hope that I give in and I like, you know, address that. No, you just castle. Remember that this is a way bigger threat, because otherwise you can pretty quickly have the game turn around, you know. That happened to me all the time especially when I was lower rated. I would throw games because my opponents would do that and I give into it. So I would probably just castle here, just take a look. And this is nothing. You can force a queen trade if he wants, like castle here. I'm totally fine with that. Let's just get castled here. Get our king to safety. Now we're threatening this. This is protected. This is protected. This is protected. If I'm black, what am I playing here? Honestly, if I'm black, yeah, probably that. So now here. What's funny is that if we want, we can actually play. Eventually we can play this. It shuts down that rook queen battery. It prepares that. So is it rook h1 or knight f7? Probably just rook h1, right? Because then I'm really threatening mate after knight f7. Where is this knight going though? If we go here, if knight takes, we check. Takes, check here, and then we collect. So that should be fine. I don't see any other moves. You can go here too. I don't care. Because it's gonna be 2 rooks for a queen, and then I'm already up in material, so I should be able to finish the game off. 2 rooks for queen, and he's really only playing with 1 rook, and that's it. Like, this bishop is totally caged in, which is also caging in this rook. Depending on his next move, I might go, like I said, knight f7 because it's a double threat. Now, unless he sacks his rook, we can go check, takes, and then this is not mate, though. It's getting close, but it's not exactly mate. Just adding more pressure to this h8 square. I have to pee so bad, seriously. I kind of just want to like finish this game because I'm gonna pee my pants. Question is, was here? Yeah, I think we just wait. What am I talking about? That just hangs the knight, so that's not a move. This is a move, but it loses a piece, right? This would be mate if he does not take on. If he doesn't take the rook, that would be mate. If I'm not mistaken. And then we can collect. Let's do that now. Check here, check here. So anything better? This now doesn't really work as well because the knight's defending it. Can't move this knight because then he can, so I think I'm just gonna trade. Yeah, I think I'm gonna trade the rooks for the queen. And we should be okay. Our pieces are active enough to where we force another trade too. Ooh, hold on. Checks, takes, check. It sacks a pawn, but we go here. I think this is actually the move. We need to get our queen over. Unfortunately, cannot move this knight because I don't want to let him infiltrate. Now that I don't have the rooks, I need to be a little more careful. Oh wait, this. This, then we also have a no, the discover doesn't work because this drops the pawn. Go here. We're threatening 2 things. No, we're not. That's covered. Fuck. We're threatening this. Time to execute here. Come on now. If need be, I'm just gonna trade off material and say that I'm more active and his king is extremely weak with the queen on the board. So I'll sack a pawn and good news is that would kind of open up my bishop and still putting pressure on this open file, which I don't like. It's kind of tying my knight down to this. And I don't see how he actually defends this. Let's check. It's not so easy. So we have here. Again, trying to stay not up on time, but you know what I mean. I have 2 minutes 30 seconds. My opponent has 3 minutes. I played an opponent, an 1850 rated opponent last night, who flagged. He was completely winning and he just like flagged this even with 10-second increment. So And because sometimes it doesn't make that like noise when you drop below 20 seconds, it can actually be kind of easy to forget. All right, let's concentrate. Let's concentrate. Do we do it now? God, I fucking hate this night. I really need to figure that out. That's the only thing. I need to change. I just need to like shift the position a little bit. I'm gonna sack a pawn because this knight has got the fuck out of there. And this pawn is now just serving as a shield for his king. I'm fine giving it back. I want to get this knight out of the way, removing one of the protectors from this, figure out what to do with my bishop, and get this knight the hell out of there. Good thing is that if he goes here, takes with his rook, now I do have queen h1. I swear to God, if I lose this. Maybe there? No, still not sure how much I care. Like, how much do I... Okay, let's ask myself a question. Do I really care if he takes his pawn? That's the only thing he has going right now, right? And if he takes it with a knight, well then, boom, comes the queen. If he takes with a rook, I don't know, but there's no mate, right? There's no back rigged checkmate. My king can get out of there. I can't let that paralyze me, so still think I will go queen h1 because this is a big threat. The rook, if he takes with the rook, it's not going to be easy to defend. So let's see. King takes, maybe check. Nope. Boom. A bit of a move here. Actually, hold on. This takes check. It's actually somewhat frustrating. Could be a blunder. I am having a hard time calculating. If he just goes rook e7, then we're gonna kick the knight out. If he takes the knight and check, what am I talking about? If he takes the knight, I can just grab the rook. If he grabs the rook, well then, takes. Yeah, you can see it's still fresh. We're day 4 of this journey, so before I start looking like a hobo. Knight takes, queen e5 check. No, knight takes, and I grab the rook on f7. Now let's shut down all that knight's activity. Get out. Maybe h1. Actually, no. After the knight moves, maybe queen e5. Stupid that. Now what? Kill. Check. The bishop needs to improve. You know what? Fuck it. Get these pawns the hell out of here. Just blow up in the center. Check. There we go. There we go. Get those fucking pawns out of here and let me checkmate you. Stay up on time. Please get to a... Let's go here next. Maybe king d2 at one point, just to stop any potential checks. Bishop covers the square. Take on. Check. Check. That's not... That would lose the game on the spot. Let's do one. Let's throw in. Let's see. You know what? We're gonna start marching those pawns. Got two passers here. This is next, I think. Just trade. Here. This here has to be very careful because I have some forks. And if need be, I will move the king up. Over here should be pretty safe. Let's trade. Okay, now let's bring the king in. Actually, check. Gobble those pawns up. Oof. I'm having to work for this one, unfortunately. Check. I'm gonna bring the king in. Just gotta be careful that I don't like lose my fucking queen to a... Take my time. I got 1 minute and 30 seconds with 10-second increments. So I'm gonna take my time here. Sure. Let's go here. Still would be winning the end game, I believe. This loses, right? So this is check. Let's see. So I'll have to take care of these passed pawns, which gives me time to go over and meet his pawns. I need some checks. These two doubled rooks, so I'm up 2 pawns, which is good, but these 2 doubled rooks, you know, 2 rooks can be stronger than a queen, if they're doubled especially. Here... This is surprisingly frustrating. He's being surprisingly resilient. Okay, so I might look to just trade everything off. If I get a chance, I might do that. Check. Okay. Come on. Gotta be some forks here. These rooks are disconnected. King's doing a pretty good job covering a lot of entry squares. But this is a bit sketchy, I won't lie. Okay, some of that need to... These double pawns kind of suck. Gonna be honest with you. Okay, come on. I need to get my king in here. How is this fucking... Love to sack. Just trade the queen off with 2 rooks. That'd be totally winning in the game. So maybe just marching the pawns down. Okay. Be careful here. Let's move the king up. Don't want any skewers. Is he gonna grab that pawn? I don't know though, because if I move the king up, I don't want to get mated. Up some of those dark squares now. This file is just no longer possible. It's fucking rooks being so stubborn. So I'm gonna look to hit him in a different way. Now the rooks are disconnected. Okay, let's take our time. We got 51 seconds. Doing all right on time. One of these checks, I need to get a check off, honestly. That's all I need. The rooks are disconnected now. This looks like a decent move, but then again, maybe not. Okay, here we go. Check. that king back now even further. Okay. Here. Good Lord. I have had to fucking grind this out. Still not over. Check. Check. Trying to make some progress here. Check. And then honestly, I think we're gonna go here and trade everything off. There's no checks. What am I talking about? This isn't even trading anything off. We do have this. Threatening this. This was a long ass fucking game. Ooh, that's mate. Oh. This is gonna be the fucking grind. The other game was kind of boring to watch. It was just me getting my ass kicked. Very slow grind. This was really had to like win there. Interesting. G6 is a mistake, isn't it? It's supposed to be just A6. No, okay. Sorry, H6 right away. D5. So, this is a very instructive one because this is a Dutch. Game 2, and it's been a while since I've played against the Dutch. Game 2, white. Dutch. 1. Oof, tired. I gotta pee. In fact, I might go pee really quick. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna be right back before I analyze this game. Oh, and now there's 5 viewers as soon as I like finish this game and go take a pee. For those of you who just joined, you unfortunately joined right before I end the stream, but anyone who's curious, we played a Dutch, London versus Dutch, and I got this really good attack going. I know it doesn't look like it so far, but I got this really good attack down the H file because I found H5, and then I had to like grind the fucking endgame out. 1 queen versus 2 rooks, and I honestly didn't think it would be that hard. This is a little summary of the game. I'm curious about a couple of the sacrifices that I made. So, okay, this was excellent, maybe not the best, but sacking this pawn, but because I need to do something, you know, I had to. That's good, yeah, trade, okay. White's winning big time, but this was a moment where I was like, you know what, fuck it, just break open the center, because he's going to sit here and hide behind his pawns, bring his bishop out, double the rooks up. Nope. And I know it says this is an inaccuracy, but honestly, I was happy with it because broke the pawns down. I'm a pawn up now, check. And then I just had to like grind out. I guess that wasn't a good move. What did he have? King D8. Yeah, I guess it looks kind of annoying, but I don't know. Queen takes A7, yeah. If rook takes F5. King C2. Yeah, that's what... Anyways, that's not what happens. We have this, check, got some checks in, and then this freaking position. It's just like how to win with a queen. These double pawns that need to march down the board, but 2 stubborn rooks. Looks like I didn't make any huge mistakes here, although it says that Queen G8 was better, and this is a mistake. Yeah, because it's back and forth here. You could have taken that pawn several times. I was a little bit worried about that. Damn it. Oh. Come on. I should have seen that. What's funny too is I can just take that. Just totally winning. That was down. There's no excuse there. I could have found that. I knew I was winning still at this point, but I was still a little bit hesitant. Checkmate. Otherwise, I was just going to get ready to go. Like, if he had gone... What's the only... Rook h5? Okay. I would go... Here? f6 check. Oh, wow, interesting. Wouldn't think to do that. I would think of going here. How bad of a mistake is that? Just getting ready to queen. We can just do this though. No. Anyways.